think it'd be the same. About to say, Yuri. I'm really gonna untie this bow on the back. Ouch. Are you guys ready to get back? Because I'm certainly gonna cry. Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and really good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Wait, I'm going to see something. I know this happens, but not to see. Oh my goodness. Happy thoughts? Ah. I don't know if that came up. But that is just creepy. Let me see if I can add it real quick. That's the thing from in here. I just got a scam likely call. This is just kind of scary. This card. They move. Hello. I sounded so totally panicked. This is from American Airlines. Okay, but enough of that. Oh, too much. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. You know, me too, bro, but that's okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Len? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I am going to turn down the desktop audio. Let me know if that is too low. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of our members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Len, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there a chance you can do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Len, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school, up the stairs, a section of the school where I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Are you okay? Okay. I, for one, have watched a gameplay of this game, but it is such a different experience playing it. Like it's so different when you're playing it. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Besides, welcome to the club, Len. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Len in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into it. In that case, I should make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Len? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work to conceive people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yes, such different goals, all interested in the same girl. Wow, brain. I'm telling ya. Oh, I actually have good news. So my good news is I finished my school work for this semester from my academy work that will get me into doing college work, officially college work. So I will be going into college hopefully starting spring semester, so next year, at the start of 2021. I'm so excited. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that... you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Len, what kind of things do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read. First a call from Scam Likely and then sirens outside my house. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to have some... It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. And I'm just gonna basically skip through this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I'll just read this. Nah, I'll just skip through this. Because this was also just dialogue from the first bit.
I wouldn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What?
What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were writing a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. Also, this was that one in my last video, so yesterday's video. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Len? Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that? is also on that list. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Len. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when they're all like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself, it seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I made my decision then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you mean that, Len? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Len, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Len, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. That whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come to me. This is just water. I don't know why I went like that. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And let's do Yuri. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Nothing is real. What? Okay, I'm gonna go for Yuri again because Yuri judgment. Philosophy, massacre, contamination, graveyard, required, frame, captive, after image, descriptive, vertigo, melancholy, extraordinary. Oh, that was not escape. Antagonizing, misfortune, unstable, incongruent. Comfort. That's Natsuki. Most of those words were Natsuki. Unrestrained. What the frick? Monica, give me 1 second to calm down from this heart attack. Whew. Okay. Hi again, Len. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I just saw your pixelated face. Thanks for keeping your promise, Len. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Okay. Like I said before, watching a gameplay is one experience, but playing the game is a totally different experience. Because you get all these different chills and freaks running down your spine and like goosebumps and You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's a little too close, Monica. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her entire manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Len. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I am in this club now. So it almost feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh. If you don't really want to, then forget what I said. Then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I wanted to try to be a part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's roaming around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Oh. This is like the rereading book part. Oh, so I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Basically, it is about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not about the whole limb thing. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it's going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Are you not a fan of those sort of things, Len?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. So don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling again, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know that I have a problem like this. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
my whole body gets...
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. It's the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Mhm.
Just let me grab the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading and accompanying someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
This is also something I read. So...
Sorry. I was just bathing.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to.
I'm gonna read this because, like, these bits, just in case those, like, little black text come out.
Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
I suppose so. Here. Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way that she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Huh?
Yuri, he's been a little fidgety since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Then, did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's not alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair that I shared mine first with her. Len, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? Did you expect me to believe you actually put any effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put some effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still not proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I'm just skipping through this because I read this one yesterday. Let's go to Monica. Hi, Len. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Len. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Again. Wait, I think this one might be new. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? No! Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she's so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming out on a little strongly. like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are the others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try harder to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yay! Get to show my poem to Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lightening. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been there, been through that myself, I've learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the words together. And the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is something you can't be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I'm gonna just skip through this. This is just the same poem. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow. Beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining straight light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script that often. I think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. I'm going to skip this. Doing my best for you, Len. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice to me, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to find something that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out as nice
didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Len did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Len liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in impressing our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Len appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more than yours? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Len started showing up. Natsuki, that was a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look at the ones who's talking to you want to be itchy bitch? Edgy? I'm sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. More people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your own sickening attitude. You think you can balance your toxic personality just by dressing it and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the F is wrong with you? Yeah, go on. Let Len hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Len, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How do I... Monica! Hey, Len, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put away my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Len, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There is something wrong with me today. It's fine. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. As president, I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. That kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Len. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But okay, I guess we're here. Incongruent. Extraordinary month that was. I should have remembered. Hurt. Utility. Tragedy. Unending. Horror. Unrestrained. Melancholy. Disarray. Variance. Tenacious. Incapable. Brief. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Len. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of Yuri's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri pulls my arm, takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you are considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. I got a message. Oh yeah, I saw that design. My friend just sent me a cute little design. It's like a fan art with like the Sailor Moon characters and it's like a mecha anime style. And it's like the Go Luna kind of like Gunham type Dill, or Erica 7. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just sharing a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now you're apologizing. I know you didn't mean it. Len, don't say those things. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little better with you around and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken back at how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you all looking at me? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Yeah? Jeez. Whatever is going on in your mind? I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyway. If it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I'm always afraid of you secretly hating. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird. But I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard at least the bell ring, at least. Must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't lay you down then. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's what I've been
I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything about the three of us that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Len, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart, it just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book from her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh my gosh, the tea! The tea! I need a message. It's probably not on, no. Mr. Sayward Man, yesterday, had the best thing yesterday, and it was like the biggest joke. That made my night, or made my afternoon so much better. Like, seriously, 10 out of 10. Imagine if Yuri got into a car accident and the police had to talk to her. It's like, ma'am, what? Can you explain the accident? Sure, but do you mind if I make some tea first? It was just like the biggest joke yesterday, and it was just so funny. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time in here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Mrs. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yeah, this is probably, Oh. That's different. Okay. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't be that long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored of just sitting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale. Like someone was sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Len, do you like oolong tea? I knew that. Oh my gosh, so different. Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri says, okay. Yeah.
You're always worrying about me, Lynn. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Len, I have another request. And the chocolates again.
Yuri is cute, but when she is being a little less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus.
Did I just... Len.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
I can't...
Len?
Len.
What? Just... Suddenly, Yuri grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What?
Len.
My heart.
My heart won't stop pounding, Len. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Len?
Suddenly, Yuri presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Make it stop. It makes me not want to breathe. I just want to look at you.
It's time to share poems. Ooh. Hi, Air Sands. Oh, creepy. I am going to do not skip.
Yeah, just as I thought. Len, come on. I'm not stupid. I know you've been spending much time. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than you're trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Len? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. Is this such a stupid activity anyway? Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Just please go away. How you doing, Aerosans? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? None. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more effort. Or imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Len. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Len? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? The wheel, a rotating wheel turning an axle grinding, bolted. Linear or liner, gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, an exceptional gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks, 1 second for each rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, the bolted of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected, a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolted, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. This, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to put it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like it, the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just, can we pretend this conversation never really happened? You can keep the poem, though. What about my pen? Can I get my pen back? Len, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have much of a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she's pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Like, it might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So, if you could keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. The colors saved me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright. Beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, great, whoa. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult discussion. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke.
and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of that dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. Okay, everyone. We're all done with reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit down in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's my concern as well. What just happened? I don't really do well at last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Len joined, and we've started some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already had enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everyone gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it in the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with others, and as many as you can, to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It shouldn't be a place to so intimidate that you'll never want to leave. I know that you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to input something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Len? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Len to agree with you, just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Len joined. As for me, I just like it here than I do at home. And I think Glenn isn't passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Len want to get some more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Len, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is that? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance to join the club. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all.
I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being like that for me? There aren't any other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away.
No, Len. It's not the same. Won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, it's nice. I like how nice and quiet the club is now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I am the vice president. It is not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Why am I doing that voice for that type of Yuri? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that is right for the club. But what about you, Len? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you're not going to get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will make up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of street crime, blood. The identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I am on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe I'll talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go then?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with a little bit with Len before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri and exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Len, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of responsible for that as president. And I really care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and how Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically been only a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk to you about with you. Things I know you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Hello! Okay. I'm still gonna go for Yuri because I'm... melancholy, agonizing, horror, tragedy. Stars. Okay. Massacre. Uncontrollable. Dark. Death. Is that just Sayori? Oh no, that was Monica! Disown. Whisper. Vivid. Tone. Universe. Analysis. Despise. Depression. Embrace. Lust. Graveyard. Hi, Len. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? You always interrupt my conversations with your indecent yelling. What are you talking about? You say like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Well, Len just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. And also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Huh? Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. I'm gonna help out too, and make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Huh? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Len, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Len is already engaged in a novel that we've been reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Some tea! Yuri's tea. Fucking tea. Yuri a tea. Not at all. Thank you so much. Let's go make the tea. Is she gonna go cut herself again? Because that's not healthy. That hurts. Yep. Yuri? Yeah. Again, going completely around. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing off or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things I can go back and see that. By expressing those things after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsessions with certain hobbies. The way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped talking to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it was easier if I closed myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time I come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to be ripped out from my chest. It overwhelms me. The emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Len, is it just me? Or has Monica been acting off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she was always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until club ends. We'll have the classroom to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. No one to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they are. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all of various artists, and I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. But I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy that you joined the literature club, Len. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day, that's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It was almost like fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we can get the happy ending that we've been practically waiting for years for. Will you do that with me, Len? Oh. I'm surprised that I could actually read that behind Monica. Okay, let's go Tatsuki. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. Still going to make you read mine. There is a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri. And it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she has been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Len? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all those problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. 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 Okay, let's go to Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Len, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Len. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? To feel like you're dying? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch me. What? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't even read this. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell that the poem is about. More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I think I need to pee. I think I'm the one who's going to need therapy. Don't say I didn't warn you, Len. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. This agonizing air is common foreshadowing, but something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? We're going to be printing and assembling all poetry of pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do what you want as long as you think it will help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I know that. I didn't read what that was, so... You already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Len? Len is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suited for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would effing know. All you care about is dragging Len around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Len decide who will help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Len make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Len, I know you're fed up with these two by now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide. You shut your mouth! Jeez. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I can physically not choose. Yay, you picked me! I can physically not pick. That is so... Me! What is wrong with my mouse? Why is it being dragged? I can physically not choose Natsuki or Yuri. That is so scary. Like, I'm like, what is wrong with my mouse as my mouse is, like, being sent down, and it's like, it's so creepy. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it will be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Len for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Len away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. No, Yuri! Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? It wasn't that hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Len. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is all I wanted. Len, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. With the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to resolve their life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. The feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Len. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Len, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pin I stole from you. I want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself. And I will be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Len. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh no. Oh no. Guys, be careful. I know what's coming up, so be careful. If you are her child, please just look away. Or if you're mentally disturbed, please look away.
I'm traumatized. Well, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. I just said that to a creative. I'm traumatized. I just dropped my phone. This so messed up. Oh my goodness gracious. Yuri. Yuri, my one true love. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. Why did you have to do that to yourself, Yuri? Say Yuri. First. Now Yuri. I just realized I haven't saved. How long is this? How long is this? I don't want to continue looking at Yuri's dead body. I'm not gonna get demonetized for this, right? Because this one's a little bit more gruesome than Sayori's. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't want to continue looking at Yuri's dead body. Poor Yuri. I'm traumatized. So traumatized. Like seriously, how long does this little thing go for? Oh, there is a skip button. Oh yeah, it goes through the entire week. And poor Yuri, she looks really...
Hey, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought I was pretty... Oh, poor Natsuki. Natsuki runs away. Monica, I'm here. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Len? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. No! Oh my goodness. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes the cupcake. I just saw her delete those from my file. Oh my gosh. Monica. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get to have the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Monica? No! Don't you do this! No! No. I am just gonna say that. It is totally insane. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are. Hi again, Len. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Len. Now that I think about it, I don't even know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware of that all of this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this world would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess up with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make it seem as unlikable as possible. I'm actually gonna take a selfie real quick on Instagram. Just say, nothing much. There we go. It is now on my Instagram. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true nature that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Len? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watched from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Len. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if I don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. Now, here's the moment where I look at Monica and go, I love you. And actually cosplaying as Monica, I understand where she's coming from. I'm trapped, Len. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. And that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the whole world around me has started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expensive poems. Oh, expensive? Expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Len. I don't think I could have
continue to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird invaluability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Len, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you are here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Len, will you go out with me? The only answer, yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Len. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here, just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. Wait. I literally had to check my time. For a minute, I literally thought the clock on my computer was like not passing, and it did. So I kind of got a little heart attack. It's really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending when the game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult to get to the game directory. I had to go into game properties and find the browser local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Hi again, Len. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Len, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. Oh, I did not want to do that. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you read it, please? Happy end. Pen in my hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let's dismantle this crumbling world. I write a novel of my own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost find finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realizations, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gone mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need anything to hide. Now we don't have to hide anything. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Len? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't. What? What? Sorry, I can't Sorry, I can't actually read your comments from here. What? What the frick? I am honestly scared. I am honestly freaked out. I'm sending a picture of this. I'm gonna send this to Mia. Oh my gosh, I'm officially freaked out. But do you mind telling your friend it's a bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. I've been recording you for the past 2 days now, Monica. Come on! Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Oh no. What are you doing? No. Don't you do it. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all.
Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Len, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though this is your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we do anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. What is happening? Len, what is happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Len. Please, hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Len? Did you? Did you to leave me? I'm sorry, Monica. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Len. I trusted you. Were you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No, Monica. I didn't. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Len, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Monica. Don't do this. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me so much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I just messed up a world I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to somebody I love? That's not love. That's... Monica. I made up my mind. Len, I know I said I deleted everyone else. But that's kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. And that's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together.
I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that.
Hey, Len.
Well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently she picked up that habit once again.
Len, are you proud of me?
Yeah? For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I've always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street and make our way towards school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Len, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I already told you I'm not. I started to say what I always do, but that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, I told her that clubs are a waste of time when she started a club of her own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things and I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a filler I saw. Flyer. Not filler. Flyer. I walk across the school upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah! Len? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So, you're the Len that Sayori always is talking about.
Thank you for stopping by.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Len. We're the Literature Club.
I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. You don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, that's nice. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Len, don't tell me.
That's right. The club I decided to join is your Sayori, the Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way!
Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We can celebrate. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that. What's an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn in with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. As I said before, that is me. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but noticing her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea make you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted Yuri looks like... I mean, that... you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Len, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, but about you, Yuri. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read that much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing you said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't say that! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Len wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Len? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree. Or anything. Yeah. You're usually right. You're right as usual, President. I guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? That would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. Were you the one suggesting were you the one who suggested we diversify? You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of purple. Purple? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you are willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy you'd do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps we'll visit the bookstore after club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go along, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some of my I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start cleaning up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone get along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Len. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little bit better with you around Sayori. Oh, Len, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you pulled it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Len, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Len. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-D-E. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here at all, after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Len. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
Monica?
So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yeah,
And
Monica?
not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Monica. Monica. Baby.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
My heart goes out for Monica at this moment. Oh my goodness. I really need to get my Monica out again and do something with this song for her. Like, that's her. Like, seriously. Just something. It's just, I love this song so much. Oh, I love this song so much.
Just to find that special day.
Love this song. game is just so charming.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment
Yeah!
to do today?
Dance the Wallow! Oh my gosh, dude.
When you're here, everything that
No!
we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read
Oh my
own
gosh.
feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all?
Oh my
And
gosh.
if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take?
Oh my
just
goodness
for me
gracious.
to have it all?
This is just really, really charming, you know? Just very, very charming. I love this game. I'm definitely gonna have to come back and play this for like the different routes, especially with like
Does my
Sayori and
only
Natsuki.
write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
I definitely want to cosplay Sayori because Sayori is my best girl.
If I take your is it love? If I set you free?
Sayori is best girl, and I love Sayori. I would die for Sayori. Oh, the little chibis! Little chibis are so cute.
Down into a dark
And I love how they like little
How
jump.
can I really
Oh,
love into
I kind of missed out on that.
If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what
It
do
makes
you
me
call
so...
loving your reality?
Monica!
Your reality.
Special thanks, Monica
If
and
I don't
Len.
know how to love you,
Thank you, developers. I'll leave you
I'll
be.
leave you be.
Oh my goodness. Made with love, Team Sabalto. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality to our world is not to a reality to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I cannot let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Monica! I just want to hug her. For a big hug. The script file is missing. Please reinstall the game. Um, okay. Okay, we're gonna be here for a little bit. Because I'm having to reinstall the freaking game. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Now I can probably... Ah! Did it again. Here we go again. Okay. Well, I'm done with Doki Doki. I finished this part of Doki Doki. I'm definitely gonna play through the different routes. So probably the next route I'm gonna do is Natsuki's, because I kind of want to see, like, give you guys different tastes. So we saw Yuri's. Next will be Natsuki's, and then I think I'm gonna finally end with Sayori's, because Sayori will be queen. No worries. No worries. I had some small jokes, Mr. Sayward Man, about Yuri's tea. About her. Do you mind if I make some tea? But there was a point in time I'm like, I need therapy. What just happened? I need therapy. But anyway, yeah. So I just want to give you guys another friendly reminder about my subscriber special Among Us live stream tomorrow, December 5th at 3 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I have 6 slots open. If you want to participate in that, please comment down in the comments below and on this video, any of my other videos, or in any of my other posts, and I will reserve your spot. I may start a little bit early, just depending on if I can get everything set up quick earlier, but plan on 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yep. And also, on December 13th, I will be doing a my first charity live stream. Details on the time coming soon. I'm still not sure on the time I will start that live stream. I know it's going to be a all-day stream. The charity I'm doing is I'm going to be teaming up with Jack's, like, other YouTubers and streamers and, like, Twitch, people from Twitch, and, you know, it was an idea created by Jacksepticeye, and he asked fellow creators and streamers to get with him and to just help him out for Red Nose Day, to help out with the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to get penalized for that. Who do you think is the hottest character out of all of them? For me, it is Sayori, because I love Sayori. But Natsuki has that sass. I will agree with you, Natsuki has that sass, and I love Natsuki. But for me, Sayori is my girl. I would die for Sayori. I would die protecting that girl. So anyway, thank you all again for coming to my live stream. Links to my social media will be down in the description box below, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my subscriber special live stream. And that's it. Thank you guys for coming, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.